Good morning, children. We are continuing arithmetic progression. The problems based on nth term of an AP. The question is, which term of AP 5, 15, 25 will be 130 more than 31st term? So here it is given that which term of the AP, which term of the AP means the term is unknown to us. We have to take that it is an AN, will be 130 more than 31st term. So for the solution we should write what is the AP, given AP 5, 15, 25 is an AP with A equal to 5 and D equal to 10. Remember now, that is second term minus first term. 15 minus 5 equal to 10. Now we let the term will be, which term is asked, that it is nth term. So according to the question, AN will be equal 130 more than 31st term. So A1 we have written. Now we have to apply the values only. So first I will apply the formula only. A plus n minus 1 into D equal to A plus 30D plus 130. A value is 5. N minus 1 into 10. A value 5 again. 30 into 10 plus 130. So it is equal to 5 plus 300 plus 130. So this side it is 435. Now this side 5, 10 and minus 10. So minus 5. So 10 n equal to 435 plus 5 equal to 440. So n equal to 440 by 10, it is equal to 44. So more than 31st term. So for 44th term is 130 more than 31st term. That is the answer. The sum of 5th and 9th term of an AP is 72. Sum of 7th and 12th terms is 97. Find AP. AP is the question. So here P should be written, AP only. Next, according to the question, sum of 5th and 9th terms. So A5 plus A9 equal to 72. Also A7 plus A12 equal to 97. So A5 means A plus 4D plus A9 means A plus 8D equal to 72. So 2A plus 12D equal to 72. Okay. Now here A7, A plus 6D plus A plus 11D equal to 97. So 2A plus 17D equal to 97. So we are getting two equations here. So 1 minus 2 gives. So 2A plus 12D equal to 72. Another one, 2A plus 17D equal to 97. Get cancelled because opposite sign we should take. So minus 5D equal to minus 25, right? So what is D? D equal to 5. Now D equal to 5, we have to first get the value of, next we have to get the value for A only. Put D equal to 5 in 1, then we have, here I'll write 2a equal to 12 into 5 equal to 72, that is 2a equal to 2a plus it is 72 minus 60, it is equal to 12, so a equal to 6. So the first term is a, that is 6 we got, d is 5, therefore AP is 6, 6 plus 5 equal to 11, 11 plus 5 equal to 16, 16 plus 5 equal to 21, 6, 11, 16, 21, etc. is the AP. If fifth term of an AP is equal to 8 times its eighth time, 5 times fifth term of an AP equal to 8 times eighth term, then show that 13th term is 0. So according to the question, what is given? 5 times 5 into fifth term A5 equal to 8 times its eighth term, 8 times eighth term, right? This is the equation we are having. Now we have to prove that 13th term is 0, right? Now we are expanding 5 into a plus 4d equal to 8 into a plus 7d. Expand the bracket, 5a plus 20d equal to 8a plus 56d. Bring all the terms to one side. So 5a plus 20d minus 8a minus 56d equal to 0. 5a minus 8a. What is the simplification? Minus 3a. Next, 20d minus 56d minus 36d equal to 0. Minus 3 common I am taking. So a plus 12d equal to 0. Minus 3 I am taking to that side. So a plus 12d equal to 0. What is the meaning of a plus 12d? It is a13. That means, what is the implication here? 13th term is 0. Find the number of integers between 50 and 500 which are divisible by 7. So 50 to 500 we have to see that which is divisible by 11. So 50, after 50 we know that it is 56 is the integer which is divisible by 7, which is the first integer. Between 50 and 500 divisible by 7. Now 500 if we take, then which is the number? So we are dividing with the 7, we will get 7 sevens are 49, 10, 3, sorry 1, 7, 3 is the remainder. So 500 minus 3, it is equal to 497. So 497 is the greatest integer which is divisible by 7. Greatest integer which is divisible by 7 between 50 and 500. So the sequence we can write, not AP now, sequence is 56. Next, what is the number? 56. 56, 63, 70, etc. 497, which is divisible by 7 only. With it is an AP. Now we should write it is an AP with A equal to 56 and D already we know that is a 7 only. D equal to 7. Now the last term equal to for 497, that is also there. So AN equal to 497 we can take, right? So 497 is the last term. Now what is the question? How many number of integers are there? So what we should do, right, means we have to write the formula A plus n minus 1 into D equal to 497. So what is A? 56 plus n minus 1 into 7 equal to 497. So 7n minus 7, the expansion of this bracket, 497 minus 56. So 7n equal to 441 plus 7 equal to 448. So n equal to 448 by 7. It is equal to 64. So how many number of integers are there? There are 64 integers between 50 and 500 which are divisible by 7. How many numbers lie between 10 and 300 which when divided by 4 and leave a remainder 3? So 10 to 300 is the sequence. Now from this we should get a number which is in the form when it divided by 4 leave a remainder 3 only. That means the number is in the form, the number in the form is which one? 4 into x plus 3. 4 into quotient plus 3. I will write a quotient only, then you will get the remembering this term 4q plus 3. So after 10 the number should come. If 4 into 1 plus 3, that will be 7 only. 4 into 2 plus 3, that is 11. So the first number is after 10 it is 11 only. So the first integer is 11. First integer is 11. Next, last integer, that is the greatest integer which is less than 300. If we are dividing 300 by 4, it is 75 only, right? So we are applying for q, it is 74. So 4 into 74, it is 296 plus 3, 299. So 299, if just we are dividing with 4, it is 28, 19, that is 4, 4 is 16, 3 is the remainder. The greatest integer is 299. So the sequence is 11, 15, 19, etc. 299. Now we should write whether it is an AP or not. We should write it is an AP. So it is an AP, then only our formula is right. Without proving AP, you will not get the mark. It is an AP with A equal to 11 and D equal to 4 and AN equal to 299. So this type of the question last term we must find out. So what is AN? A plus n minus 1 into D equal to 299. Substitute the values. 11 plus n minus 1 into 4 equal to 299. So n minus 1 into 4 we can expand. 299 minus 11 equal to 288 only. So 4n, if I am taking minus 4 will take this side, it will be 292. Therefore n equal to 292 by 4, that means it is equal to 73. So how many terms are there? 73 is the term. Terms are there. There are 73 terms are there between 10 and 300 which are divisible by 4 and leave a remainder 3. Which term of 19, 18 integer 1 by 5, 17 integer 2 by 5 is the etc. is the first negative term? First of all, it is not proved an AP, so we should prove that it is an AP only. So we should take down what is the given sequence. It is the given sequence is 19, 18 integer 1 by 5, 17 integer 2 by 5, etc. Now A2 minus A1, the common difference we should check. 18 integer 1 by 5 minus 19, that is 91 by 5 minus 19. So take the LCM. 91 minus 95 by 5, it is equal to 4 by 5. So we got the second term minus first term, it is equal to 4 by 5. Now A3 minus A2, that is 17 integer 2 by 5 minus 18 integer 1 by 5. So 17 integer 2 by 5 means it is 87 by 5. This is already we have calculated 91 by 5. So both LCM are easy, same only here. So our calculation is same. So minus 4 by 5 we are getting. So here also I have not put the minus sign. Minus 4 by 5, 91 minus 95, it is minus 4 by 5. 87 minus 91 by 5 only, that is minus 4 by 5. So what is the common difference? CD is same. So it is an AP with A equal to 19 and D equal to minus 4 by 5. See, this step carries mark in such type of the questions. If you are neglecting this step, because the question you know that it is from the chapter arithmetic progression only. So directly you cannot start with an AP, because in the question it is not given that it is an AP. So we must prove AP first, then we can apply the formula. So now the question is that which term is negative? So which term is negative means it is less than 0 only, right? So we will write less than 0 means let any term. So an nth term only we can take that way. So let an is less than 0. Right, we should be very careful. It is a negative term, so represented by less than 0. That means A plus n minus 1 into D less than 0 only. What is A? 19 plus n minus 1 into minus 4 by 5 less than 0. Because of the inequality, we are taking the LCM here only. So the first step is 19 minus 4 by 5 n plus 4 by 5 is less than 0. Taking the LCM, 95 minus 4n plus 4 by 5 less than 0. That means 99 minus 4n less than 0 only. 99 less than 4n. So which shows that 99 by 4 less than n only, or we can read from this side n greater than 99 by 4, which is equal to 99 by 4. If you simplify, 24 will come and 3 is the remainder. So n greater than 24 integer 3 by 4. So n must be greater than. So what is the next term? 25th term is negative. It's a fraction. So the next term only, it will be greater than, means next term will come, is the first negative term. So with this, today's class I am winding up. Thank you.